you can see the difference is in the thing that are you a player or you are an athlete. And we need athletes nowadays. We are trying to push the league to be more professional. We are trying to push the national team to compete with the strongest national teams in the world. So we need athletes because the stronger national teams in the world have athletes.
In the Asian Cup final, Indonesia under immense pressure and even held until extra time before losing on penalties on Iran. In your opinion, what mental strength did Indonesian players show that allowed them to perform like that?
The first, they are hard workers. I have to recognize that my players are hard workers. The second, I am really tough in the training with them. If they don't perform well, I always say to them clearly. I clearly say to them, you are not performing well. I didn't like the training. Like this, we are going nowhere. We have to recognize we are not the strongest country in Asia. So our succeed depends a lot on how hard we can work. If the day we think we are superstars, we are dead. We cannot do anything in Asia. So our mental strength is built in the trainings, in my opinion, and our mental strength is also built in the meetings, because I explain them really well. Okay, there could be 2 or 3 scenarios in this game. If the scenario A, we must react like this because this, and this. In the scenario B, should be like this, and this because this, and this. And the scenario C should be this, and this. So you must be ready to approach all the scenarios, and you must be sometimes resilient, and sometimes you must have the courage to try to play even the opponent is strong, etc. Because if no, it will be very difficult to succeed. And I also try always to use data to explain them. You check this situation, they do a lot of times, you must be aware about, and I think this combination of explaining them how the game will be, how are the details of opponent, and how they must act in all scenarios, help them to lead with the game.
Okay. Again, I spoke with Iqbal a few weeks ago, like I said earlier. He said that you are an open, an honest person, and you always try to communicate with them. And do you speak directly with, I think, certain players, or do you speak through Iqbal for the others?
Usually, or 99.9% of times, I speak with the team, with everyone, with all of them. Yeah. And if there is something I am not as good, maybe as another coach, is about individual meetings. I don't have many individual meetings with them. I do always with the group, because I prefer they know each other. And speaking, if there is some individual problem, of course, I treat it individually. But I think we are under the hashtag Satu Keluarga, and we have a pretty good communication and honest and humble between each other. So that's why our team is really compact and really solid, if you can say that, because everyone knows what everyone should help to the team. So in that moment, it's really important they collaborate each other, and I'm really proud not only about the result, but how well they treat each other, how much they respect each other. It looks like a real family, and no matter if we call up some new player, they will always be well treated, and the seniors will always try to teach him. So the thing I am most proud is not only about the trophies and the medals, it's about the behavior of my players inside the game, because they are warriors and I love it, and outside the game. And from here I would like to say you all thank you. You know I am a crazy coach, but you are doing really, really well, and I'm really proud of you.
Gracias. That's a really strong statement from him. That's really good.
On several occasions, you mentioned there is a gap between Indonesia and Asian elite like Japan or Iran. From the AFC Asian Cup Futsal, from your experience, what key lessons do you want to bring into the next national training camp?
Well, the speed of the game is faster when you play against Japan and against Iran. You could see the individual skills are better, so they can play faster. So for us, it's a little bit more difficult, because we are used that in PFL or in Southeast of Asia, we play certain speed, but when you go to higher level, things should usually happen faster. So what we need is to work on that kind of situations and try to to make everything go faster during the trainings. And I think we are approaching that moment that we can start to do it, but at the end we need our players in the clubs and by themselves train themselves, because they are already checking that Iran are super strong players, that Thailand are super strong players, that Japan are super strong players, Kyrgyzstan super strong players. So we know we have a gap on about biotype, like usually Indonesian players are more skinny, not so strong, not so tall, etc. But we need to overcome this problem and try to catch up by ourselves. Last day I was having breakfast when the TC finished. We stay in the hotel, but we have free breakfast. Everyone could go free time. And I meet one of the players of the team in there, and the player shared with me his concern that it was, hey coach, maybe if we all one by one in his club and by his own train strongly and take care about his nutrition and take care about his rest and take care about going to the gym and get stronger, maybe in 2 years we really have chance to join World Cup. I say, yeah, this is what I say to you. At the end, you will be with me almost just 60 days in the year. I just can ask you to play certain way, but I don't have time to invest with you to go every day 1 hour to the gym. This is something that you do by yourself. And not only this generation that is playing in national team, I think it's more easy to implement in the next generations, because they are coming with no habits, and it will be easy to insert in them the habits to be more responsible for nutrition, for sleep, and to take care about themselves. Because when at the end we can speak about futsal player or athletes, so in here unfortunately most of them are futsal players, and we have very few athletes in the team, and what we need is they became athletes.
It's not only just
as I say you, I'm not complaining with them. I really love all of them. Okay, I really appreciate them like you are, but it's true that when you arrive, when you reach certain level, like with Iran or Japan, you can see the difference in the thing that are you a player or you are an athlete. And we need athletes nowadays. We are trying to push the league to be more professional. We are trying to push the national team to compete with the strongest national teams in the world. So we need athletes, because the stronger national teams in the world have athletes.
Okay, that's you have already spoken about how to close the gap with the elites, and you already said that your ultimate goal is not winning the trophies, but to take this national team to the World Cup, to the 2028 Futsal World Cup. What is your plan to reach there, and how do you prepare the team from now to the qualification next year?
The most strategic.
Yeah.
Well, the first, I cannot promise you that we can go to the World Cup, because I cannot control results.
Yeah.
Yep.
I cannot promise you we could win the next AFFs, because I don't control results. So this should be very clear in the mind of everyone. In sports, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and you are still the same.
Yep.
If we play the AFC next week, maybe in our group we don't qualify. You never know.
Yep.
So it goes well, we play well, we did good things, but about results you never know. So the plan, the real good plan, is to keep the player we have, because they already show they are good, and step by step, if appears someone, try to incorporate him to make the team stronger. It should be someone that follow the rules of the team, that have good behavior inside the team, that work hard. So the profile we are looking for is this. And also improve the grassroots categories, to make more youth players arrive to professional level. Also, in this morning we have the press con with Jose Tirado, that is one of the, not one, maybe the best manager in the world. He's president of Palma Futsal. And it's really important for us that the league improve, but not only the league, the clubs must improve. You cannot ask, you can ask Iran to reach the World Cup, because they have good players, good ecosystem, good salaries, everything is good in there. You cannot expect that our players are ready to play the World Cup if you don't give our players from the club the best conditions you can fight for them, the best coaches, the best nutrition, the best rest, the best condition in the trainings, during the trainings, the best conditions when you finish the training with the therapists, with the gym. If you don't give a gym for them, how can you pretend they are strong? And some clubs in here don't have gym in the facilities. So these kind of things are really, really important, and we need to make it happen, to have a stronger competition, stronger players, and players more able to play not only national team, also to be able in future to play abroad if possible.
Yeah.